right. Another episode of The Preacher, The Breacher, Riding with Purpose. On this, well, I will say early Friday morning, but it's not really early. I think it's 8 o'clock now. So I have to be at work at 8:30. So I should have got out a little earlier if I can do a little bit more riding. And nothing like a little wind therapy early in the morning, though. Listen to some, after I have my morning devotion. But also get in, cut my little system on in my helmet. Listen to some devotional. And I tell you, ain't nothing like it, man. Just relaxing. But today we're going to have an interview with a very special lady at the Palmetto Patriots Home. It's a team effort. And, along with the veterans, of course, because that's why we all there, but it also take good staff. It take good team members. And we're going to talk to a team member, Miss Neisha. Like I said, dedicated. She thinks she's been with the company over 4+ years now, and she have held 2 major roles of responsibility there. CNA, and as transport, she helped set their appointments and things like that. So we're gonna talk to her today. And looking forward to that, because like I said, she's a very, very vital part and to making everything, serving those who have served us. So we're looking forward to that. But like I said, I'm going to take a little different route today. We're heading down through the Hetty Hill section of town. Some of you might be watching, might see where you family or where even you might have lived. I remember as a young boy in school coming on this side of the town. I was from West End, so you know how that goes. But so I was from the west side, but I did come over here to the east side. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy a little bit of the weather. Like I said, I enjoy where I work at, but sometimes you got to get your mind right to deal with some of them co-workers. I'm just joking. Yeah, they always have a good time over here, man. They have that stuff blowed out. They don't take a special holiday for that house right there. They're gonna have them bouncy or bouncy houses or whatever you might want to call it. They're going to have them things up just about every day of the week. They're going to park right there. And it's enjoyable to see that park used the way it is for the community. And also, they had a football, little league football practice. I think they're still doing that. Well, I know I see them out there whether it's practice or not. And then definitely basketball as well. Yeah, I tell you, it feels good though. I should have had one of my filters on. I just thought about it with that sun. Everything I'm saying, I might not be able to use it. Pay the money for the stuff, not even using it. Well, hopefully it won't be too bad and I'll be able to use this footage stuff. I'm telling you, it feels good. Anybody remember that road right here? Go through the back. It used to be Crestview Villa, a village when I was in school. Who we got up here? I think might have the police 5-0. Might be sitting up there. Nah. I don't know what's going on right there. I really never went up through this road when I was young. Or old for us, that matter. I know Plygin was back that other way. I forgot. But yeah, I did. I had some family members who used to work at that when that was a plant. It still might be. I'm not for sure anymore. Oh, okay, it's part of Plygin. They bought this section out. Guess they must use it for a warehouse. I asked my sister about that, and I know she worked up here. Well, not that section, but the other part. Let's enjoy the scenery. Yeah, we taking out the way route to the job today. Filter Plant Road. I remember when I was young and heard Filter Plant Road, I'm like, what in the world is that? Again, it's another road. Never really traveled on right here. Young or old. Some nice houses. Well, you know, here, this section, and the other section as well, but especially on down the road. It's a neighborhood. Now, it's a neighborhood. I think I had a friend of mine when I was working at the Heritage House. I think it was that lived out through here somewhere. That was a long time ago. Bonner Lake Road. I know y'all familiar with that. I'm sure. Now, I'm familiar with the apartment complex here. Used to have a little subcontract when I worked at the Gaffney Police Department. Even though I was with the county, they did consult me out here. I enjoyed that. What is it? Was it Ryan's apartment? I forgot what the name was. I mean, it still might be that. I'm acting like I'm 100 years old. Can't remember nothing. Yeah, that stuff gets to running together 2 or 3 lifetimes ago. But I remember now. And I remember what got me to this point too. And I am who I am now. So that's the main thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's still Ryan Apartments. Well, I did say Ryan Apartment. Well, I got the first part right. What time is it? 8:09. We still got some time. I'm trying to think which way I'm going now. Preacher? Calm down, preacher. You know what? I believe what I'm gonna do. Probably need to shut my visor. I got this wind noise blowing in on you. But I think I'm gonna head up over the bridge. Like I said, just get a little scenic route in this morning. I tell you that breeze on the arms feels good. Feels real good. I tell I would love it if they made. I still want more protective gear, to be honest with you. Now I got a lot of it, but I need to find me, and if anybody know of anything that would be good for the summer, because I do want to cover up, from top to bottom, but I just do. So if anybody know of any good equipment that'll be good for summer riding, I do have this Alpine Star vest on. It's got the back protector, chest protector, but at the same time my arm's still out, stuff if something was to happen. So I do, I would love to have something that could provide me some abrasion protection and pad, sea armor as well. Which I do have some jackets, but I'm telling you, I guess now looking in, since I'm part of it kind of now, I used to look and say, why they don't cover up everything? I get it now, man. It's hot out here. But I get the other side too. Something happened. There you go. So that's the age-old question that I hear from people, and when I'm researching on YouTube, the same thing. So I guess I'm in that process too, in between. But I do know this: if I do find that gear, that I can get me some protection, but at the same time be able to be at least moderate comfort, I definitely do it. I've never went out through this. Of course this road, but I'm talking about those houses and housing, whatever going on, neighborhood. Yeah, that's the word. Up through there. I am looking forward to one day riding up in the mountains, though. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to do one or two things. Either get Nina a Riker, and get me a Spider. So that's more of a touring trike. So I'm gonna do one or the other. Either we'll ride with her on the bike, trike, or you know what, man? I'll tell you, what time is it? 8:14. Yeah, I better take my tail to work. I was getting ready to do me some more ride. I ain't gonna lie. Got revival going on at the Palmetto Patriots, and I tell you, them guys are preaching their heart out. It's a blessing to see restoration. They're restoring our soul with the help of the Lord and His Word, but at the same time, they're restoring our soul with the Word, God with His Spirit. They get restored as well, because I can see that gleam in their eyes while they're ministering and after they minister. It's nothing like being used by God in your purpose. It's fish and water, a bird in the air. It's so natural and refreshing, and you can see it in them. Man, I tell you what, I hate that. I should have got started a little earlier. I enjoyed this ride. But we get ready to pull up at the Palmetto Patriots Home. Some of you might have seen the picture. that I had posted on my Instagram or whatever that is. I'll be honest, I don't even know what I be using. My nephew be helping me with this stuff. Man. I need to learn. But I do have I have a nice Marine Corps ring. And that thing nice, man. I ain't bragging or nothing. I mean, it's just nice. I'm bragging on, I guess if I am bragging on the Marine Corps, you know. But I do got a necklace now that match it. Man, I'm telling you, that thing nice. And, you know what? I know we ain't got no parking place designated, but come on now. Come on. And y'all know I ain't the only one. Come on now. How you got my parking place? 'Cause I've been parking there since I got here. Good gracious. But y'all said, come on. Well, they do call me the petty pastor here. But come on. But you know what? I ain't the only one. I know y'all be saying the same thing. You come and someone got your spot. So, well, it's probably someone new though. Well, let me quit crying and get in here and get this beautiful day started. Like I said, later on we'll have Neisha with us on the Breacher, riding with purpose. All right, Chaplain Jameson, the Breacher. Got my friend Neisha, she ready. Got Neisha out here. What's your last name again?
Dawkins.
Neisha Dawkins. So we are excited to have Miss Neisha out with us today. And one thing about this place, it's a team effort. You got to have good teammates, team workers, and that's exactly, I really wouldn't tell her this, like, if the camera wasn't on.
Don't believe it.
But she is a great person, though. We enjoy each other. We have fun here, and that's what makes this a great working environment. And in my opinion, when you have great working environments for the staff or team members, that's going to automatically make it good for the veterans, because we all one big family and everything. And like I said, we enjoy one another. And it looked like it's going to come up a storm. So we're going to go ahead and kick this interview off again with Miss Neisha. And like I said, she holds a different roles here, a lot of different things that she play in. But we're just going to let her tell us in her own words how she began this journey, ending up here at PPH.
Hi, I'm Neisha Dawkins. I've been working here since January of 2022, actually 3 months before the building opened. I was introduced here by Mrs. Robs. She came to my last job and told me about the place, and I came here and I have been here since. So I came over the application in and I came in the building. I always had a desire of helping people, but working here at PPH is a different feeling because you are actually taking care of people who served us. So we're here to serve those who served us, so it makes it a different feeling. I also did been doing this for a long time. I worked at other different facilities and homes, but this is, like I said, it's a different feeling because these are guys and ladies and guys that have went through things that we can only imagine or dream of going through, things I wouldn't want to go through. So I really like it here, and like Pastor said, I do play few different roles here, but I enjoy what I do. I am a CNA. I also have done activity. But right now, my job title here is I do the scheduling of their doctor's appointments.
I'm gonna make sure this helmet don't fall. But Miss Neisha gonna help
But
me
anyway,
pay for it.
Petty Pastor, he's a good pastor, but we call him Petty Pastor. And
Wow.
he's gonna make sure this big power wheel behind us is okay.
Wow.
But we're gonna make sure it's all right. It ain't gonna blow away. It ain't going nowhere.
Wow.
He paid $10 for that helmet he wear about.
Well, I hate to interrupt. I was gonna play nice, It's amazing how you got certain people who have better pictures on my bike than I do.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're doing. I'm
some nice
coming.
pictures.
I be in there minding my business, and people that works here. I'm not calling any names, but be out taking pictures with my bike. I mean, I don't understand
This is the biggest power wheel I ever
it. But proceed, ma'am.
But yes, like I said, I do enjoy here, and if you ever want to take a tour, we offer tours here. Just come to the building and ask someone to give you a tour, and they'll be glad to give you a tour. Even if you want a job opportunity, depends on what your profession is. You come in and you may even get a good job offer. And like I said, we have so much to offer here. I have never seen a facility with a whole chapel. We have a whole chapel, and Reverend Jameson just happened to be our pastor here. He's a petty pastor, but he's great at what he do. I promise
Wow.
you. He is a God fearing man. I will give him that. And I don't know what we'd do every day if we didn't have him here. But we have a whole chapel here. They can play pool. They can praise the Lord. They can do all sorts of things here where they don't even have to leave the building. So just come by and check us out and see what you like and what you think, and let us know. You can even leave comments, suggestions, drop things off, and we'll be glad to have you here.
I am kind of enjoying it because the rain hitting us a little, and you know how it is.
This rain not bothering me. This chocolate don't stand.
I love it. I love it. But quickly though, now what you CNA and what else you do?
I'm a CNA, but I also am responsible for all 104 people in the building as to get to their doctor's appointment. So I'm always on the phone with doctors and scheduling them to go out. So I have to make sure they get where they're going, schedule the guys to take them where they're going. I, myself, and my partner, we go out. Me and her might have to go out and take them to the doctor. So my job responsibility is to make sure everybody gets where they have to go to their doctor's appointment.
All right, hey, I've been wanting some rain footage, but I actually been wanting the footage with me actually in the rain to test out my rain gear, but
Well,
you
we're not
know.
getting off under the shed. We already getting wet, and he already know how a woman feel about getting her hair wet.
I
And
love
Mark, my barber, just cut my hair last
I
night
love it.
just for this interview. So I'm not finna get all that wet. I'm already letting a little bit of rain. So I'm gonna see if Pastor can go up in the collection plate and give me some of my money back.
I love it, man. I love this is perfect. Thank you, Lord. I mean, God is
Hallelujah.
so good. I couldn't ask for a better person at this time to be doing this interview because I'm gonna
Yes.
get months of laughs out of this.
And I
Right
promise you, this is me every day at work, and this is him every day at work. This is what we do at work. So I promise you, we are professional when you come to business. The people love us, and we get our job done with our awesome, awesome administrator, Christopher Palm.
Oh man, she really laying it on now. Y'all know her, and now anyway. But we do thank y'all. But we gonna have to get off another here. But we're gonna get her back another time. But thank you, Neisha, for coming
Thank
in.
you
Any
so much,
last
Pastor.
words you want to say?
No last words. Just always keep God first, and everything else will fall in place.
All right,
Thank
you
you.
heard it. The preacher, riding with purpose.
We out.
Right.